Hi everyone, my name is Kylie Johnsrud. I am from Sacramento, California. Those of you familiar with the area, I'm actually from Roseville, Rockland area. But I'm currently living in Sierra Vista, Arizona, which is a really small town in southern Arizona. My husband is going to school out here for his nursing degree, so we are just trying to finish up school and be real adults one day, hopefully. My family right now, it's just my husband and I. We are going to start fostering to hopefully adopt. So we are starting our classes at the end of this month. We can't have kids of our own, so we're hoping to be able to welcome some in and adopt some kiddos that are in need of a home. So we're excited about that for sure. And we do have 2 dogs, so those are all the kids we need for now. So the type of relationship that I want, I think everybody, if they could have perfect, unrealistic expectations, they'd have nothing but rainbows and butterflies, but that's not really an achievable situation for most people. So for me, something that's really important to me is just being open and being super honest with each other. My husband's really good at speaking his mind. I sometimes have a challenge to do that because I'm not very good at confronting people. Not that I'm really even confronting anybody. I just sometimes have a hard time opening up to people. We've been married for 4 years, so by now I should be more comfortable with it. But sometimes when things are a little bit more serious, I can kind of shut down a little bit and not be so open. So definitely being open. I think just showing unconditional love is super important too, because nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. And, that's just how life's going to go. And like a small mistake to me might be a big mistake to my husband, or you just never know. So I think just being able to, still love that person even after they've done something wrong or cause pain or heartache or whatever it is super important. A day-to-day basis, I think, would just be, going through life, going to work, coming home, and being able to unload and tell my husband about the struggles or the hardships that I had that day, or the good things. It's not always about complaints and focusing on the negatives. So I think just being able to have a vulnerable and open conversation at the end of the day is super awesome. So I like to think that my vision is pretty realistic. After reading the article about the myths, I feel like everybody, sometimes gets stuck in some of those mindsets, but I really try hard not to stay in those, or to even let myself get in those, thinking marriage is a 50-50 thing. No, it's 100 and 100 to me. Like, if you put in 100, the other person's going to put in 100. Keeping problems to themselves. No, that is just not going to work. And then the one especially where it says that your spouse should know everything that you think and feel without saying anything. There are certain situations where your husband or wife might be able to look at you and say, okay, she's struggling with this, or he's having a hard time with this, but you can't just assume that they're just going to know exactly how you feel at all times. That's just not reality. And if it is, that would be awesome. So if anybody has that power, share it with us. Sorry, I'm just reading the questions here. Does this vision account for you and your spouse's personal weakness? I think so. Like I said, I do sometimes have a hard time confronting or being open about certain things, especially when they seem really personal to me. So I think this definitely is targeted more towards me, of having a goal of being more like effortlessly open with my husband, and not sometimes having to struggle to speak my mind, even though my husband loves to hear what I have to say, and he always takes what I say into consideration. So it's an irrational fear of mine. But yeah, so I definitely think that targets my weakness especially. So anyways, bye.